Afro. This is another military story I was sharing the other day. And for those of you who are going into the military, you need to listen to this. I don't know if they still do this. I went in '88. I got out in '91. So I was in Darmstadt, Germany, and really chill place. I liked it. And uh, I was a 94B with cooks, right? So when I first got there, me and the new recruits first got there, fresh out of boot camp. This is my first base, right? First base, they send me right to Germany. So we get there, we go into the kitchen. It's a major, major kitchen, right? Huge, because we got a lot of people to feed. So we go in there, we don't know nothing other than, what we learned at MOS, but they teach you clean as you go, but not necessarily your outfit, how to be like a technician and keep your outfit clean while you cooking. So when you go to work, you look like, when you're coming home, you look like you're just not going. Well, there was a guy who was in for 10 years. He was a master at it. His name was Porter. And, one day we coming home off our shift and we going to work, and we look at Porter coming from work. We like, bro, you going to work? He's like, nah, I'm coming from work. We like, man, you so clean. He was like, yeah, man, I stay clean. Never seen this dude dirty. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he was on, meat, starches, he was clean, right? So basically, we there for about a year. We learned from Porter. We learned how to, go to work clean, come home clean, you know, put the extra little shine on our, outfits, creases. I mean, this dude was a true OG. He was about 41. But then, about a year and a half into it, our captains changed, and when our captains changed, so did uh, so did our first sergeant. All right, so the first sergeant, that's the E8 with the diamond in the middle. That diamond means that a you're not over a base, you're over a company. You know what I'm saying? So sergeant major is a star, sergeant major in the army is 2 stars. So this guy comes in, huge black dude, man. He comes in, mean as fire. It was a real relaxed, company until he came in. I think that's why they brought him in. So, anyways, when he comes in, he starts changing things. He don't like how lax we are. So he said, first thing I'm gonna do is he inspected our rooms. Whatever was in our room that was not in regulation, we had to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? I was intimidated by a dude because he did not play. And then he said everybody has to take a PT test. And if you fail the PT test, you're getting kicked out of the service. He didn't say we're going to put you in some type of, program. He's like, you're getting kicked out. So when we heard this, we was like, okay, cool, because we was all young, 19, 20. It was nothing to us. I ran every day, ran the 2 mile, and 10:28 was my best. 11 minutes average. I was bench pressing 305. I was good. I was good when it came to that physical because I ran all the time just because I loved it. But then he came to us and he was like, yo, P, that's how he talked. Yo, P. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do, P. He's like, I can only do 10 push-ups. You would have thought this guy was 300 pounds overweight. No, he was looked normal. He didn't have a gut, no, nothing. But the one thing Porter did that was his downfall is Porter did not exercise at all. He didn't do any. He went to work clean, he came home clean, and he would sit up and drink foam starters, which are beers. And he would brag about it. I've never seen this guy at the gym. I've never seen him run a lap. I've never seen him lift a weight. I've never seen him, you know, do anything that has anything remotely to do with exercise. I'm telling you all this. I'm saying all this to say this. I'm in this. Porter ended up getting kicked out. He was like, I don't want to go back to the hood. He was from Detroit. He didn't really like where he was from because he was from the ghetto. And but he was in for 10 years, and he was a spec 4. So he made it to spec 4, and he didn't tried to make sergeant. He didn't want the responsibility. He just wanted to cruise through his whole career, through another 10 years as an E4. And the Army spotted that. They were just like, you don't do anything. You have to do something as form of exercise because you're a soldier first. That didn't ring true in his mind, and basically they kicked him out. He could only do 10 push-ups. He had to do at least 35 or something like that. I forgot what his regs were. And even if he would have did just 35, they would have still been upset at him. But he couldn't run. Couldn't run. He couldn't do the 2 mile in a regular time. Couldn't do sit-ups. He had no upper body strength to save his life. He was on chill mode for years. And the Army figured it out and they voted him. So don't be like Porter if you're going to go in. Stay up on your exercise. If you have some injuries, make sure the Army knows about it. And yeah, it's your boy Tone 202. I'm out and good luck to you.